You're listening to an Airwave Media podcast.
Marvel Studios' Thunderbolts will take the world by storm.
Yes! There's a big threat out there, and you're gonna help me stop it.
Us?
Why, you got someplace to be?
On May 2nd,
Avengers are gone. No one's coming to save the day.
their time
I think we could be the people that are coming.
has come.
Being the hero, there is no higher calling.
Let's do this.
Marvel Studios' Thunderbolts. Only in theaters May 2nd. Get tickets now. This film is not yet rated.
I was never really a runner. The way I see running is a gift, especially when you have stage 4 cancer. I'm Anne. I'm running the Boston Marathon, presented by Bank of America. I run for Dana-Farber Cancer Institute to give people like me a chance to thrive in life, even with cancer.
Join Bank of America in helping Anne's cause. Give if you can at BofA.com/supportAnne. What would you like the power to do? References to charitable organizations is not an endorsement by Bank of America Corporation. Copyright 2025.
Recorded in Chicago, Illinois, with your hosts, Ken, Matt, Neil, and Jeff. This is Triviality.
Hello and welcome to Triviality, the game where a lack of seriousness meets a little bit of knowledge. Very happy to be here in the studio with my colleagues Jeff and Neil. We have Matt back after some technical difficulties last episode, and actually on this episode too. This is take 2, so hopefully everything goes swimmingly this time. Right off the bat, just really quickly want to once again let you guys know I have a new album out. It's called Supermassive. It was made with my friend TJ and his wife Meg, and I'm super proud of it. I got vocals on the album. My band is called Iota Centauri. You can find it at iotacentauri.com, and the link will be in the show notes. Please do check it out and let me know what you guys think.
What's the inspiration for Iota Centauri?
That is TJ's. TJ came up with that, so I believe it's the album is very celestial.
I like
very
that.
space oriented.
Well, you're our star, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
If we have technical difficulties
So-
this time, that's the podcast gods saying that you cannot plug your band, so you would not,
Correct.
not be allowed to
Yes.
do it.
But we got a great episode today. Do you want to fire
So
us off, Neil?
your band is full of stars, and we have stars joining us today. So we're going to start with our guest host today, welcoming her back. So excited to have her back here, one of our patrons, Megan Wendt. How are you today?
Thank you. Great. How are y'all?
Doing great. Tell us a little bit about yourself and some stuff for the folks at home.
Sure. Yeah. So my name is Megan Wendt. I live in Cary, North Carolina, outside of Raleigh. I work as a grants coordinator at a state-funded nonprofit, and that's about it.
Awesome. Well, we're so excited to have you back. It's always fun to have you here, and got a chance to hang out with you at
Thank you.
SporkleCon in Detroit. So now we'll probably, I'm assuming, hang out in Chicago if you're coming.
Yes.
Awesome.
Sweet.
Very good. And our special game player today is a Dutch enthusiast on Patreon, but we learned in the previous take, not Dutch, but that's okay. But we're so excited to have her here. Stephanie Santoni, how are you?
Doing well. How's it going, guys?
Doing well. We know you have a little bit of allergies today, which is why we've nicknamed you Typhoid Mary
Yes.
at your own request.
Yeah, obviously.
Yes, but tell us a little bit about yourself.
Originally from Las Vegas, live in Houston. I work in psych. I've worked in psych for about 20 years. Currently for a startup to where we're now in 10 states. We actually just opened 3 clinics in Chicago, so I'll probably be out there soon, and maybe I'll see y'all. And I am currently pregnant for the first and last time.
Congratulations. This is shocking new news that we did not hear on the first take.
This is
Wow.
brand new information.
I know. Lucy's a star already. Yeah.
Yeah. Lucy McNeil, as we
Lucy,
now, a star is born.
Lucy Ken McNeil.
Yeah, that's a gender-neutral name.
Yeah.
You know?
That's
It works.
right. Well, congratulations. That's so amazing. And we're so excited to have you here, and you'll have to keep us updated on everything. But you're going to partner with Matt today, is that right?
Yep.
All right. And Matt, what is your team name? Or Stephanie, or I can tell you if you forgot.
I have forgotten, so you can go ahead.
So in honor of Stephanie having some allergies, you are going to be Typhoid Mary Tyler Moore. She might not make it after all, TBD.
We'll
Correct.
see.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're slightly under the weather, so we,
I'm
of course we
about
had
to
do
throw my
that.
hat in the air. Don't know where it's going to land.
And in honor of that name, and in honor of a wrestler that's taking the world by storm, Penta, we are going to be patient. Cero miedo.
Very nice.
Which is his catchphrase. Means zero fear.
Zero fear. And he's a luchador, too. So that's why you're wearing a mask right now. That's right.
So he doesn't catch typhoid.
Well, we got our...
That's why.
That's why. Well, we have our teams. We need to hear the rules, Ken.
That's right. Oh, we had a great one from Brian Harris last week. Let's throw it back to him for Chef from South Park.
Hello, children. The rules of the game are simple. 20 questions split into 2 rounds worth 10 points apiece. At halftime, there'll be a special swing round designed by this week's host. After regulation, players will enter the final round with the points that they have accumulated and will have a chance to wager 0 to 30 points on 5 categorized questions. At the end of the game, someone will be named the cream of the crop. I'm gonna make love to you, Dutch boy. Gonna lay you down by the fire.
Oh, yes. I am the cream of the crop.
Thank you, Brian.
I assume that's Chef from South Park.
Yeah,
he
chef.
just put Chef.
It could just be a chef from his local restaurant.
Yeah, it could just be a guy
Gordon
who knows,
Ramsay.
I don't know.
It's a really bad Gordon Ramsay. That's probably what it is.
Yeah, right. Yeah, a Gordon Ramsay that sounds like Isaac Hayes. Well, we have our teams, so let's throw it to Megan and get started.
Sure, let's jump into it. This first round, it's all about sports and music. I kind of go back and forth between the 2 topics. Question 1, the category is Come On Richmond. In the Apple TV show Ted Lasso, what is the mascot of the Richmond Football Club, which is the fictional team on the show? Hint, it's known as a racing animal in the UK.
Reluctant, Ken.
Great.
I was almost going to look to Neil for confirmation, and then I forgot that we're not a team today.
So
He's not
Sally.
on your team.
I'm your team member.
All right. Richmond, Ted Lasso, I think just got renewed for season 4.
I thought it wasn't coming back. It's coming back. This is great.
He's supposedly gonna coach a woman's
Yeah, and I hear
team
rumors
now.
it may take place in Kansas, but with the cast traveling across the pond.
Cool.
Richmond, I for some reason, Tigers is, but I don't think it's that.
Wait, that's a footy team.
She said
Racing.
racing. Yeah,
I know.
animal.
Matt races
in
tigers,
England.
no big deal.
Oh,
Yeah.
usually lose. Maybe greyhounds. I think
I would
it's
think so.
some kind of dog. So, you want to go greyhounds?
Let's do
They
it.
race in Richmond and in Florida.
Yeah. We think this is a greyhound.
And that is correct. Greyhounds is their mascot.
I've never seen greyhound racing outside of Florida. Have you guys?
I've never seen it in person.
I may have seen it
No,
in
I mean
person.
just like even like a track.
I don't
No,
want
it's
to
Didn't they
bad.
have
see
it?
it.
It's bad.
Didn't they have it in at Hawthorne?
Did they?
I thought they had
Maybe.
the dog.
Maybe.
The dog sometimes.
Well,
Yeah.
points all around.
Cool. Good job. All right. Question 2. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
Oh, come on.
Can do us like that? Wow.
Showtime.
Name the Caribbean American singer who popularized calypso music in the 1950s and 60s, known for such songs as Jump in the Line and Banana Boat Deo.
Stephanie, you shook your head as if you had the answer to this one.
I have it in my head, but I also think that my head is full of hormones and garbage right now.
We'll lock it.
So I'm trying to decipher it
Also
real
singing songs
quick.
by Shirley Manson.
Yeah, garbage was more of a
We're
90s
locked in.
act,
We're locked
so
in
I
for
don't
you.
know
I
if
will-
that's helpful.
Okay. Yeah. Shirley Manson. See, I got that one.
Yeah. that's-
Belfonte. Some
Belafonte, right? Is
that could be it. Yep. I
I
get him
could-
confused with the other guy from New Orleans.
I think that's the last name. We'll go Jeopardy.
Yeah, I think you're
rules.
right. Harry Belafonte.
That is correct, Harry Belafonte.
Great. Good
job.
start.
Yeah, very good start.
Yeah.
Everyone's floating up in the studio now while they're dancing along.
All right. Well, now we're back to sports. Question 3. The category is 6-time Olympic winner. Name the WNBA star who holds the record for most points scored of all time in the league. After 20 seasons on the same team, she just recently announced her retirement from the league in February 2025.
Stephanie, do you have any ideas on this one?
I don't. I am a bad woman and do not watch the WNBA.
That's
I don't believe that's the qualifier.
No, pretty sure.
yeah.
I think it is. I think I need to. I just
That makes
don't.
me a
I mean,
natural
as a
Yeah,
man,
you're
I don't. Right.
You are. Yeah.
I don't watch Spike TV, so I'm a bad man. Because that's
I don't
for
know if
us.
that
I don't
still
think that's
exists.
still
does it?
around.
I have no idea. It's absorbed into Tubi, I believe.
Yeah.
So I'm between Diana Taurasi and Sue Bird, and I think it's Sue Bird. I think she was with the team longer. She played for the Storm for a very long time. So
I didn't even know Sue Bird still played. So
Yeah.
that's news to me.
I think it's her. So we'll lock in with Sue Bird.
We went the other way. We said Diana Taurasi.
Correct answer is Diana Taurasi.
No.
Yeah.
What the hell, man?
Jeff
I thought you were the
called his
sports
shot.
guy. Thanks a lot.
She just retired from the Phoenix Mercury. So, different team. All right, question 4, Birds of a Feather. The song Wagon Wheel was originally produced and recorded as a full song by what Americana string band with 4 words in their name? Darius Rucker sang a famous cover in 2013.
We're locked in.
Oh, that was quick.
Americana string band.
Yeah, I don't even know what genre that is or what that
What does
means.
that even mean?
Darius Rucker, and I was like, Hootie and the
And then she said, no,
Blowfish.
covered. I was like,
It's
all
4
right, you win.
4 words. Wagon Wheel.
I believe "and the blowfish" is 3 words, but
No.
Listen.
Blowfish is one word. As everyone knows.
2 words. Yeah.
I can't count, and I don't know WNBA. I'm having a tough day.
Oh, man.
You don't say.
Mm-hmm.
No, we're not doing this.
Let's
Exactly. I
Let's
agree.
see.
Thank you.
100%.
Producer Stephanie stepping in.
Putting the kibosh on one of Neil's bad ideas.
Practicing
He's got
parenting.
many-
Absolutely not.
He's got many good ideas, but when they're bad, they're bad.
I'm trying to think of Birds of a Feather. I assume it's some kind of clue. We're looking at some kind of bird-related band, possibly. I know it's a Billie Eilish song, but I know that doesn't mean anything. So it's not
The only
helpful.
bird band I can think of is like the Yardbirds. That's not 4 words.
Right. The Eagles also. Probably 2 words.
Maybe. Counting Crows? No. 2 words.
The Eagles with Rome.
Is that who he's with now? He's a free agent. So we discussed quite a few things, and none of them were 4 words. We think that there is a bird clue. Ken apparently knows this. So, Ken, why don't you tell us what it is?
Well, there's a great website out there. I think it's called shouldiplaywagonwheel.com. And the main, so it's a flow chart, and it basically just says, are you the Old Crow Medicine Show? If not, don't play Wagon Wheel. And we said Old Crow Medicine Show.
That is correct. Yeah.
Wow.
Birds
What a
was
poll.
to get you to crow, indeed.
It did
Man,
not.
I was
Sorry.
counting them instead.
You give me 5,000 guesses. I don't think I would have gotten one of those
Fair
words
enough.
right.
No.
Just in
Fair
case
enough.
you're wondering what to play for your next open mic, that website could come in handy.
Yeah. That's a good one. Lots of folks in North Carolina obviously love that song and have opinions over what the better version is, obviously, as you said. All right. Number 5, the category is jetting away. At 41 years old, who was the oldest starting quarterback this past season in the NFL? His team announced recently they were going their separate ways after a lackluster 5-12 season.
Me and Jeff are just alternating questions here so far.
Okay, with that resounding support, Ken and I will lock in.
All right, they're locked in. Stephanie, I'll give you a chance. Do you know this one?
I don't know. Is it that weird guy? What's
It
his
is
name?
that weird guy.
Aaron Rodgers.
He is currently following the Brett Favre trajectory. He
Yeah.
played for the Packers and the Jets, and now he's a free agent and might have already signed with the Vikings by the time you're hearing this.
That's insane.
But yeah, it's a big weirdo, Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah. Gross
Yeah.
human being. Too bad.
We said Aaron Rodgers.
That is correct. I feel like I didn't even need to give y'all that hint about jetting away. But I play tested it and I made that joke. Oh, he's jetting away. And they were like, that's brilliant. You have to include that.
After 5 questions in the first round, looks like Typhoid Mary Tyler Moore is going to have 30 points and Patient Zero Miero at 50. Betting perfect.
And the website in question is called stopplayingwagonwheel.com.
Wow, great.
Check it out.
I would
will
also
check
like
that
to
out.
issue
I'm
a
gonna write that
correction
down.
from your previous statement. There are 2 other exceptions, one being that if you are Bob Dylan, you are allowed to try and play Wagon Wheel.
And Matt Anderson, who I don't know. But, yeah. What if my name is Darius Rucker? Please stop playing Wagon Wheel. It says. Interesting.
That's great. All right, number 6, the category is Live at the Royal Albert Hall. Future Nostalgia from 2020 and Radical Optimism from 2024 are albums from what British Albanian pop singer who recently got engaged to actor Callum Turner?
Blackton.
Wow. Jeff breaking the pattern here.
I love both of these albums. So,
The only British Albanian person I can think of is Dua Lipa.
Okay. And Jeff is a noted Dua Lipa fan. I
Creep.
found out
Yeah,
right
makes
now.
sense.
So
Yeah.
we're not as much as Neil.
we'll lock
She's
in
my favorite. Yeah.
Dua Lipa.
But
He loves tulips.
yes, we agree.
Tulips Lipa.
We said
Is that what Dua Lipa means?
it could be. Who's to say? Neil, super fan over there. What does it mean?
Her name means, she said in her documentary, it's means love in Albanian, and Lipa is her family name.
Oh, okay.
Dua is love.
Oh, you've watched
So
the
I love
documentary.
Lipa.
It's not tulips.
Not two lips.
Oh, okay.
Not two lips, Lipa. That's her baseball name from 1920.
Are we right?
Oh, yes, you're right. Sorry.
We're right about the question, but wrong about everything else. Morally wrong and factually wrong.
It's a little weird. It's okay. You got there. I also assumed that Dua Lipa was a stage name and then looked it up and went, oh, it's like her actual legal name. Cool. So there's that.
Neat.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a cool story if you check it out. Yeah, she moved to England by herself and became a pop star at like 14 and did all the training and stuff.
Also, what has a pretty cool story is the movie that she's in, Argyle.
Oh, God, yeah. I'm a big fan of hers,
Big
but I
fan
couldn't
of
stomach that
Argyle.
one.
Neil's favorite movie of 2024.
Pretty cool story. Neil.
I love how uncomfortable you are right now.
Okay, number 7. Category is Go Mountaineers. In the opening game of the 2007 college football season, what small university pulled off a great upset in a 34-32 game over the number 5 ranked Michigan?
Yeah, I knew it right off the bat.
No, I believe that.
No, I'm just kidding.
He had a line on it. That's why.
Yeah, I think this game ended with a blocked field goal kick, if I recall correctly. Do you remember this event happening, Stephanie? It was big in sports.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
But I think if it's a University Mountaineers, maybe West Virginia.
So it's in the region, but the small school that's in the area, I believe, is Appalachian State.
Oh, okay.
Well, we didn't remember that and just said West Virginia.
I told you it was Appalachian.
I know.
Liar.
I'll listen better next time.
Well, the question I did say what small university, so it is smaller than West Virginia. The actual answer is Appalachian State University.
Oh.
Yes.
Yep. So
Put some
points will be
English
taken
on
away
it.
for Matt's
Oh,
poor
come
pronunciation.
Well, my App State friends would be very disappointed if I didn't correct the proper pronunciation of Appalachian.
If that's
Appalachian
the
means
worst
two
thing I
lips.
pronounce all day.
Boone, North Carolina, also where Luke Combs went to school. Fun fact. All right, number 8. Back to music. Category is also an actor. Mama Said Knock You Out from 1990 and Bigger and Deffer 1987 are albums from what rapper? He is also believed to have originated the acronym GOAT, meaning greatest of all time, as it's the title of his 2000 album.
Shark Enthusiast.
Shark Enthusiast. Okay.
Also, my favorite Sirius XM channel.
Is it?
Yeah, I listen to it all the time. Colleen's like, "What are you listening to?"
Why?
Well, then in that case, I know what it is.
That's how you got it? That's annoying. Are you guys locked in?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Is this your favorite XM radio station, Stephanie?
No, it is not. But
Any idea?
I mean, is this just LL Cool J? Like, I feel
Yeah,
like this
Star
is
of-
just really easy.
Star of Deep Blue Sea, LL
Oh,
Cool J.
yep. Licking his lips constantly, making everyone feel uncomfortable. Yeah.
We agree. We said hello, Cool J.
And that is correct. LL Cool J. Good job.
Sweet. I owe you a couple there, Jeff. You're pulling the team right now.
All right.
My favorite is the Rock the Bells channel, but he also has his NPR style James Todd Smith Speaks channel, which isn't true, but I think it should be, where he talks about global politics.
issues.
Yeah.
LL Cool J does?
No,
I was just making it up. Yeah.
Wishful
It'd be great
thinking.
though.
Yeah.
The J stands for journalism.
Do you agree that he
Ladies
is the
love
greatest
cool
of all time, or
journalism.
do you think that's a stretch?
Oh, stretch.
There you go.
Yeah,
That's a
stretch. Yeah.
Fair enough. Agreed. All right.
The greatest at what?
Being LL Cool J.
Yeah, he's the best at
For
that.
sure.
All right. Number 9 is mascots. Oh my. In the SEC, the Southeastern Conference, 3 collegiate teams have the same animal mascot. What is this mascot? For 5 bonus points, name the 3 colleges.
Are you a big SEC fan?
Well, I used to live in Louisiana, so LSU.
So there's one of them.
Yeah, the Tigers, right?
Yeah.
So,
I believe Auburn is also the Tigers.
yes. No.
Clemson is also the Tigers.
That's what I thought.
They have
yeah.
the orange paw print.
But I didn't know if they were in that.
Everyone. The SEC is now 37 schools. It is.
Oh, cool.
Is
Cool.
most.
Yeah.
most of the east, the south, and sometimes the north. Yeah. So Auburn.
They're like 6% Tigers.
Clemson and LSU Tigers.
We agree. Tiger. I have Auburn, Clemson, and LSU.
All right. So the answer is Tigers. So y'all get full points for that. The 3 colleges, you mentioned 2, but Clemson's actually part of the ACC, not the SEC. So the 2 universities that you already mentioned were LSU, Louisiana State, Auburn University, and then the third one that y'all all forgot was the University of Missouri.
Oh, we did forget.
Of course. I did forget
How
that.
could we
How
forget
could you
about
forget?
Truman the Tiger?
I don't forget anything about college sports because I don't know anything in the first place.
Right, see, there's nothing to forget.
There's nothing to forget. So 4 bonus points for each team on that one.
Sure.
Okay.
Right?
Sure.
All right. Why not?
You gotta do
bonus.
whatever. Yeah, sure.
It's the
For
same
2,
amount,
right?
so it doesn't matter. So who cares? 4 points.
Sure. Sounds good. All right. Last question of the first round. Question 10. Category is That's Fire. What is the 3-lettered name of the American band known primarily for their hit 1999 single, My Own Worst Enemy?
You know that, Neil?
Oh yeah.
Yep, we're elected.
Stephanie, big fan of this song?
No, not at all.
That is no surprise to me. We're going to go with it's Lit, L-I-T, I believe is.
Yep.
The only song
said
that,
that as
me and
well.
Neil's band could get through as a cover song.
Vinnie Barbarino's Dream Machine.
That's unfortunate.
More people have
I wish
heard
I could
about
get,
that because
I
of
wish
this
I could get
podcast.
through one episode without hearing Vinnie Barbarino.
We're making a comeback.
Just wait for the
If you
2026
guys want
World War
to, if you
World
guys want to
Tour.
bring it back together, I will join Vinnie Barbarino's Dream Machine.
Let's do it. I'll do it.
It'll be 2 people on drums, 1 bassist, and a saxophone.
I
still
sang.
play drums?
I
Yeah.
sang for
Fucking
Vinnie
crazy,
Barbarino.
dude.
Yeah.
I was being funny.
You think I still play drums?
No, I was being funny that it would be funny if there was a band with just like 2 drummers and a bassist.
I was the singer for that band, but I could Phil Collins it if need
I
be.
feel like that was the White Stripes, wasn't it?
Yeah. After the
We didn't get
Yeah.
the answer.
oh answers.
What
answers.
did y'all
Too
determine
busy.
was the answer?
Lit.
Okay, yes.
Lit.
Lit is correct. Good job.
All right, now that everyone is lit, we're going to go to the scores here. Typhoid Mary Tyler Moore is going to be at 84 after the first round, and just 10 points ahead is Patient Zero Miedo at 94. Before we get to the swing round, just wanted to thank both of our patrons in studio today, but all of our patrons that make all of our bonus episodes possible, as well as our main feed episodes as well. If you like the Triviality minis, you like the monthly Patreon bonuses, or some of the bonuses we do on our main feed, like The Sopranos or Star Wars, you can help us out by going to patreon.com/trivialitypodcast. For as little as $1 a month, you can get rid of all the ads like this one. And for as little as $5 a month, you can get all of our bonus episodes that we write, including the crop drop, for a small nominal fee. So please go to patreon.com/trivialitypodcast and help us continue to grow.
All right, what do we have for the swing round today?
So this swing round, I'm going to give y'all 10 famous last lines of a movie, plus the year that the movie came out, and you have to tell me what movie I'm referring to. Okay.
Great.
All right. Number 1, the quote is, "Roads, where we're going, we don't need roads," 1985. Number 2, "I do wish we could chat longer, but I'm having an old friend for dinner," 1991. 3, "You maniacs, you blew it up. Ah, damn you. God damn you all to hell," 1968. Number 4. This place makes me wonder, which would be worse, to live as a monster or to die as a good man? 2010. Number 5. I never had any friends later on like the ones I had when I was 12. Jesus, does anyone? 1986. Number 6. Louis, I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship. 1942. Number 7. Why don't we just wait here for a little while and see what happens? 1982. Number 8. In case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. 1998. Number 9. The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world that he did not exist. And like that, he is gone. 1995. And lastly, number 10. Right after I got here, I ordered some spaghetti with marinara sauce and I got egg noodles and ketchup. I'm an average nobody. I get to live the rest of my life like a schnook. 1990.
All right, those are the questions for the swing round. We'll be right back and see how we did. And we are back. We came up with some of these films, and let's hear them one more time, the quotes, and we'll see how we did.
Sure. Number 1. Roads where we're going. We don't need roads. 1985.
That's Back to the Future Part 1.
I took a beer can and a banana and I threw it into my Mr. Fusion and away we went.
We agreed. We said Back to the Future.
That is correct. Back to the Future. Number 1. Number 1. All right. Number 2. I do wish we could chat longer, but I'm having an old friend for dinner. 1991.
We said Silence of the Lambs.
Yes. Paired well with some fava beans.
Yeah, same here, Clarice. Silence of the Lambs.
That is correct. I figured that might be an easy one. It's a very memorable last line. All right, number 3. You maniacs, you blew it up. Ah, damn you. God damn you all to hell. 1968. Sorry to my parents who are probably listening for all that cursing in that line.
How dare you, really? We thought maybe Dr. Strangelove at first, but it seemed like a little more serious, so we said Bridge on the River Kwai.
Oh, you don't remember the Simpsons musical? He said, "Oh my gosh, I was wrong. It was Earth all along. Planet of the Apes."
That is correct. Planet of the Apes.
Well done.
All right, number 4. This place makes me wonder, which would be worse, to live as a monster or to die as a good man? 2010.
We said Shutter Island.
We said the same.
That is correct. Shutter Island. Number 5. I never had any friends later on like the ones I had when I was 12. Jesus, does anyone? 1986.
We said Stand By Me.
My friends at 12 weren't that great. We also said Stand By Me.
Yeah, really. You know, like...
But you still found a dead body.
Yeah. As all 12-year-olds do.
Right. It's a natural coming-of-age experience when you go off into the woods to find your first dead body, apparently, according to that movie. Stand By Me is correct. And you can feel free to cut out that dark joke. That was very dark.
No, keep it.
I liked it.
Fine.
Okay. Well, I just noticed I felt like I picked up on a little look from Jeff to Ken, and I was like, oh, whoops.
We're finding dead bodies in movies
Jeff
all the time.
found
The
2
client.
dead bodies.
Come on.
Okay.
Finding dead bodies? You're talking about quarters and dimes.
It's because we're co-conspirators. That's why. In finding dead bodies.
I didn't say or do anything.
I saw the note
suspicious.
passing, so I already know you guys are co-conspirators.
Yeah,
I'll show you what the note says.
But when it's time.
Okay.
When it's time. Okay.
It will be time.
You'll see.
shortly,
You'll see.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Number 6. Louis, I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship. 1942.
We said Casablanca.
We said the same.
He's looking at you, kid.
Here's looking at you. Casablanca is correct.
Bogey's ghost in the room?
Neil's showing a lot of leg, too, man.
I am actually. Oh, you're right. I didn't know if you could see that. I'm showing a lot of legs.
From the angle on the webcam, it looks like you're not wearing pants.
He's
at
not
all.
wearing pants. He's like,
True.
Casablanca, no pants today. Like, it's pretty wild.
Definitely no pants. That's wild. Yeah, there's actually I'm not wearing pants. You're good call. I got to cover myself here.
They're shorts, but
They are very short shorts.
Is that an HR violation? Triviality HR.
Yes.
Poor Matt. Poor Matt.
All right. Number 7. Why don't we just wait here for a little while, see what happens? 1982.
Well, we wrote our favorite alien, E.T. we were informed that we were incorrect, and it might be another alien by Neil. So
I hope it's another alien because we said Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Not quite.
Ooh.
No points to either of y'all, unfortunately, on this one. This one is The Thing.
Oh.
And now I will show you the contents of the note that we were passing back and forth in the studio.
I'm ready.
It's
Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell, yeah.
As one would. I thought it was going to say who wears short shorts. I didn't know.
Because we were talking about famous last words.
Famous last words, yeah.
Gotcha.
All right, number 8. In case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. 1998.
Absolute favorite of mine is The Truman Show.
We said the same.
Yeah, one of Jim Carrey's best, I think, The Truman Show. All right, number 9. The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world that he did not exist. And like that, he is gone. 1995.
Usual Suspects.
We agreed. Usual Suspects.
That is correct. Good job. Number 10. Right after I got here, I ordered some spaghetti with marinara sauce, and I got egg noodles and ketchup. I'm an average nobody. I get to live the rest of my life like a schnook. 1990.
We said Goodfellas.
We went back and forth on this one, but we settled on Goodfellas as well.
That is correct. Good job. After he sold out everyone on his crew.
Yeah.
After the swing round, it looks like Patient Zero Miero is picking up 40 points, bringing their total to 134 to go into the second round. And Typhoid Mary Tyler Moore picking up 45 points, bringing them to a very close 129. As Matt likes to say, it is anyone's game, and he means it.
This time we mean it.
All right, very close as we go into the second round. This one's a lot more random, all over the place. All right, question 11. The category is the game of mirth. Question, who was the first woman to win the Pulitzer Prize for Fiction, winning it for her 1920 book, The Age of Innocence, a story about a love triangle in the American Gilded Age?
I've seen the movie.
Have you?
With DDL.
Mm-hmm.
With DDL.
With his BDE.
Yeah, that's
Do you
right.
know that Martin Scorsese directed that movie?
Yes, I did, yeah.
Yeah.
Very out of
Strange,
character,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
Very weird, yeah.
They're locked in. I hope that you know this one because I am not helpful on this category usually. Any ideas?
I feel like I read it a long time ago, but I would say Edith Wharton.
Okay. I was going to say Mary Shelley because that's what I always guess.
Obviously. Frankenstein. Standard.
They're companion pieces is what I recall. So, yes, we will go with Edith Wharton. As you said.
That's what we said as well.
Oh, and that is correct. Good job.
All right.
Edith Wharton. She wrote another book called House of Mirth, which is why I did the category as Game of Mirth as a little hint.
Good hint.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. I don't know if it was helpful at all, but you got to the answer, so that's good. All right, number 12. First-time hosts. The 1964 Olympics were the first Olympics held in Asia. What city and country hosted these games? Judo and volleyball were introduced as new sports in these games.
Yeah, we're locked in.
Kind of locked in fast. I'm very surprised.
I think that should tell us
don't know if
exactly
it's
what
right.
country it should be if he locked in so fast.
And they also.
I don't know if it's right.
And
he wrote it. He wrote it.
Oh, he
And-
wrote
I just
it.
agreed.
well, you guys went together.
There's
but
probably some kind of monument to it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's Tokyo. I was sure before, so
judo is Japanese anyway, so.
yeah, we'll go Tokyo.
Actually, I went to Nagano and I saw the Nagano Olympic torch.
Oh, cool.
That's
without Jeff. But yeah, we also said Tokyo, Japan.
That is correct. They also hosted again in 2021. All right. Number 13. The category is Big Hair Times because I didn't know what else to write for that one. What is the year that Geraldine Ferraro was the first woman to run for vice president? This was the same year that Sarajevo hosted the Winter Olympics and the movie The Terminator came out.
Well, Jeff pretty quickly came up with the year. Looks about right to me, so we're locked in.
Sarajevo and Terminator.
I think it was the year I was born, 84.
84?
Mm-hmm.
84, I thought.
A good year.
Los Angeles. But
It's a vintage.
because that was when they still did winter and summer at the same time, I think. So summer was Los Angeles, and then that would make winter. That makes sense. We could go 84.
Yeah, I believe 92, 94, Barcelona and Lillehammer was the first split. But we agree. We said 1984.
That is correct. 1984, ran against Reagan and lost against Reagan.
Boo.
She has good chocolates, though.
Wait, what? Oh, Ferrero? Like Ferrero Rocher?
They're
fair
sometimes.
It's just a stretch. My legs are out. I'm just stretching. That's all.
Oh, sun's out, legs out for sure.
Oh, I could go deeper.
I promise.
All right, number 14. It's 80% rainforest. With Georgetown as its capital city, what is the only country in South America with English as its official language?
All right, we're locked in.
All right.
Because we know nothing about this country.
That's
Country, got a lot of rainforests.
I thought she was going to make a Kool-Aid joke. I think it's Guyana.
I tend to agree. So we can go Guyana.
Oh, okay. We said Suriname.
It's Suriname's neighbor, Guyana, which is correct. Yeah, I totally should have made a Kool-Aid joke.
Yeah,
I didn't even think
Jonestown
about
Massacre.
that. Yeah. Easy, obviously. What else has Guyana got going for it besides the Jonestown Massacre?
Oh, God. The geriatric pregnant person is depressing.
Getting it. It's all coming together. The whole question's coming together now.
All right, next up. Number 15, home of Martina McBride. Brown versus Board of Education was a landmark 1954 Supreme Court case that determined that racial segregation in schools was unconstitutional. What non-Southern state did this case originate in?
Reluctant.
Do you have any ideas?
I thought it was Kentucky, but I think it's Kansas, actually.
Okay. I thought it was way south, so I was way off, so I have no idea. Kansas sounds good. Why not?
Yeah, we think it was in Kansas City, and the more notable of the two Kansas cities we know is in Missouri. So we said Missouri.
Well, the correct answer is Kansas. Specifically, this case originated in Topeka.
Wow. Well, I do want to say Stephanie might have allergies, but she's playing a flu game. She's really carrying Matt here, so great job over there. So with Stephanie's help, Typhoid Mary Tyler Moore has taken a 10-point lead after 5, so they're at 174, and Patient Zero Miedo is at 164 after Jeff's massive blunder on question 5.
Just a huge blunder.
Oh, yeah.
He said it wasn't in Kansas anymore, but he was wrong.
Like how we just blame it on Jeff, even though I'm not contributing at all.
Well, it was funny that y'all very confidently said Kansas City, so I was like, okay, they're just going to say Kansas through that then. But no, you just went the opposite way.
Yeah, well.
That's how it shakes out sometimes. It's fun. Yep. All right, number 16, the category is Texas Forever. What U.S. president who was born in North Carolina led our country during the Mexican-American War, which started over the U.S. annexing Texas?
We're elected.
Okay, so we're looking for a president. 19 or 18, what? Is this 30s? 1840s? Yeah.
What was the category again?
Texas Forever.
Well, that means nothing.
I know. Is it a Friday Night Lights clue? It's probably not. Kyle Chandler, he was not president.
Nope.
We could. John Riggins, also not president.
Clear eyes, full hearts, can't lose.
Can't lose, yeah. So working back from Lincoln, who's 16, that's the 1860s. We're looking at Tyler, probably somewhere in that area. That sound right?
Polk, Tyler.
Ooh, Polk sound. I think he was Texan.
I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like that sounds.
I just
good.
live here. I don't.
Yeah. James K. Polk, I think.
We said Polk.
Polk is correct.
The more we say Polk, the less the name has meaning.
Yeah.
Polk.
I didn't say he was a good president. I just said he was born in North Carolina. So he also died of cholera right after he
I
ended
gave
his
it to
term.
him.
So that's funny.
That's a shame. Yeah, Stephanie gave it to him. Yeah,
You're welcome.
The K stood for cholera somehow.
Yes, he was born James Cholera Polk. That's right. All right, this next one has a person's long name, and it's longer, so please give me patience with this. Number 17 is Women in Power. Sirimavo Bandaraneki, hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, became the world's first female prime minister in 1960. What Asian island country did she serve? Note the country changed its name in 1972, so you can give either version.
Sounds good to me.
All right, we're locked in.
All right. So we've discussed a few different countries. We've looked at the category several times. It still just means women in power. So which one did we settle on?
Sri Lanka.
Great. We also said Sri Lanka.
That is correct. Sri Lanka used to be called Ceylon, indeed. All right. Number 18, famous female filmmakers. Only 3 women have won the Best Director Oscar. The first person was Catherine Bigelow for her 2009 movie, The Hurt Locker. Name either of the other 2 female directors who won for films that came out in 2020 and 2021.
Reluctant.
That was very fast and intimidating.
Just want you to know I'm very proud of myself.
Good for you.
Jeff supports women.
Yes, he does.
It's like a carbon tax for how horrible he is to women in his day-to-day life.
I don't know if Sophia
Glad my wife
Coppola-
doesn't listen to the show.
Oh, gosh.
Who did the Barbie movie?
Oh,
Was
Greta
that-
Gerwig. But,
Was she a winner for something?
you know, I am not Neil. I don't watch these things.
No, I don't either.
As far as award shows, they give me anxiety.
That's a name that comes up. So, but
Yeah, Greta Gerwig, Sophia Coppola.
I don't think Coppola's won anything because they still blame her for Godfather 3.
I mean, are they wrong?
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I don't know.
We got anybody else?
I got nothing.
Then we'll go Greta Gerwig. I don't think that either of them are right, but
Okay.
All right, we said Jane Campion, and the other one is the director of Nomadland, but I can't remember her name right now.
Chloe Zhao.
Chloe Zhao. Thanks.
Yes, that is correct. So Chloe Zhao is the director of Nomadland for 2020, and then Jane Campion was the director of Power of the Dog in 2021.
Oh, I
Points to patient
I think I've heard
Sarah
that name maybe once.
I didn't watch either of those movies, so
I remember this one
Okay.
time Neil
Pandemic is
invited me
kinda
into
hard.
the barn to make some rope.
Oh, that's such a weird movie.
It is, yeah. It's not as good as her other one. The piano, she probably should have won for, but yeah.
Okay.
But that's a dark one too, so
That's
beware.
what they were doing, right? They were weaving like rope.
Yeah, they're weaving
Yeah.
something. I don't know. They're like Rumpelstiltskin over there. I don't know.
All right. Number 19 category is a man of the golden age. We're still in Oscars territory with this one. You may know that Tom Hanks won back-to-back Best Actor Oscars in the 90s for Philadelphia and Forrest Gump. What is the only other actor who has achieved this feat, doing so for films that came out in 1937 and 1938?
We're going to say Clark Gable because we can't
Oh,
remember.
he's an old name.
It's not right, though.
Let's talk some old names. What are we looking at here? Old
Humphrey
gotta go way back.
Bogart.
Humphrey Bogart, Orson Welles.
I
Probably
don't know.
Before all of those people. We'll go someone who started off in the doing talkies.
Talkies. Play that
1912s.
ragtime. Yeah, I don't know.
Humphrey Bogart. That sounds great. Great name.
So it would be for Captain Courageous and Boys Town. Spencer Tracy.
Spencer Tracy is correct.
I've
yes.
heard that name.
Those were just a lot of words for me. I didn't.
Captain's Courageous and Boys Town. is
Boys
correct.
Town. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
Boys with a Z, weirdly, for the 1930s.
Yeah, right.
Very edgy.
It was very progressive at the time.
All right, question number 20, the last regular one. The category is one of Idaho's neighbors. In 1869, what Western U.S. state was the first to grant women the right to vote over 20 years before they actually achieved statehood in 1890?
Oh, Jeff confident on this one. Looks like we're locked in.
Making up for his
I
crimes
was
again.
gonna say, Jeff, just a champion of women today. So we're looking at just a few states, right? There's only so many that are by Idaho, so
yeah,
that narrows
Nevada's
it
below it.
down.
What do you got? Wyoming.
Oregon, right?
Oregon doesn't touch it.
No.
No, man.
How do states work?
Don't make me be crazy here.
I just like Stephanie's giving them the business.
How do states work? Is why
It's that typhoid touch there. What are you talking about,
absolutely
man?
not. Go
South
look at a
Dakota,
cat butthole.
one of the Dakotas, maybe Montana. These are all states.
Those are all states. I will give you that. I think it's good old Wyoming.
Okay.
We agree. We think it's Wyoming.
All right, correct answer is Wyoming. Good job. And Oregon does touch Idaho because of the Ore-Ida potatoes.
Oh, is that why it's named that?
That's why it's named
Today
that,
I
because
learned.
the company's on the
Today I
border
learned
between the two.
Ore-Ida.
I didn't know that. I've been making commercials for them the last few months, and I had no idea that's what it stood for.
I also looked at there's at least 100 miles of border between.
Do your research, Neil.
I know I should. They don't pay me enough to say it.
He just eats the tots. Calls it
He's
a day.
too busy researching
That's true.
Mr. Beast.
That's right. After regulation, it's still anybody's game, as Matt says. Just a few points separating each team. Patient Zero Miedo is going to have 204 going into the final round. But Typhoid Mary Tyler Moore, she might not make it after all. TBD is still holding on with 209 points in the lead. Before we get to the final round categories from Megan, just wanted to remind you all about Patreon. We love releasing our main feed bonuses like The Sopranos, Star Wars. We have our Triviality minis every Thursday. Those are all made possible by our patrons. So if you'd like to join the patrons that we have on the show today, Stephanie and Megan, you can go to patreon.com/trivialitypodcast and help us as we continue our road to 1,000 patrons.
There you go. All right, let's jump on into the final. What categories do we have?
Yes. So the whole final round, it's all about North Carolina because I love to shout out my home state. And I know that none of y'all are from North Carolina, so this should be fun. All right.
Petey Pablo.
So the first... I know, I should have written a Petey Pablo. It's not,
That was
not
my
going to be
first
one of the
thought
answers.
as well. So
yeah, I was
know we're
raising
on
up
the
for you,
same
and that was
page.
it.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
I will say every sporting event around here, like we go to a lot of Hurricanes games, the local NHL team, and every single game they will play that song. North Carolina, raise up. All right. So our 5 categories within North Carolina, we've got number 1 is basketball, number 2, food, number 3, business, number 4, racing, and number 5, college.
All the wagers are locked in. It appears that Typhoid Mary Tyler Moore is going all in with 30s all the way down. Is that right?
We love North Carolina.
And we're going to put the game entirely in your hands.
Okay.
So we're not betting anything.
Wow.
I wish this would have been a silent discussion, and I feel misled.
We were going to do zeros anyway. So.
That is correct.
That was a bold strategy.
Yeah, bold strategy.
Bold strategy, Cotton. We'll see how that pays off for you. All right. Should I go ahead and start reading off the 5
Please.
questions? Okay, cool. All right. So number 1 category, basketball. Golden State Warriors star Stephen Curry mostly grew up in Charlotte while his dad played for the Charlotte Hornets. Stephen played basketball for what small college in the Charlotte suburbs from 2006 to 2009? Go Wildcats. Number 2, food. What popular brand of hot sauce was made in 1929 in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, and is still manufactured there today? The brand has a misleading location name. Number 3, business. What is the name of the second largest bank in the U.S., which is headquartered in Charlotte? This bank owns the stadium that the Charlotte Panthers play in. Number 4, racing. Dale Earnhardt Sr. was a famous NASCAR driver and North Carolina native who died in a 2001 crash in Daytona. For the majority of his career, what was Dale Earnhardt Sr.'s driving number? And then number 5, college. With around 14,000 students, the largest HBCU in the U.S. is in Greensboro, North Carolina. The school has actress Taraji P. Henson, Reverend Jesse Jackson, and former Chicago Bears player Tariq Cohen as alumni. What is the 6-word name of this university?
These are the questions. We'll think about these. We'll be right back and see who will be today's cream of the crop. And we are back. We have some answers, and we'll see who wins today. Like I said, it's all in Mary Tyler Moore's hands. Typhoid Mary Tyler Moore's hands. Not the Mary Tyler.
Capable hands.
All right, number 1, the category was basketball. Golden State Warriors star Stephen Curry mostly grew up in Charlotte while his dad played for the Charlotte Hornets. Stephen played basketball for what small college in the Charlotte suburbs from 2006 to 2009? Go Wildcats.
Yeah, so as y'all know, we didn't put anything on this, but I know Neil is a huge Steph Curry fan, so I could just feel him just wanting to telepathically tell me
answers.
It's Davidson.
Yeah. I remember watching a Sports Center clip where another team decided to double team Steph and just let all the other players just score layup after layup because they weren't going to let him beat him, but it was at Davidson.
That is correct. Davidson College. Yeah. Yeah, very small school, but is somehow D1, and they were like basically the only school to recruit him because he was pretty small at the time. He was pretty short, so.
How'd that turn out for them?
Really
But Davidson on the map, yeah. Yeah. All right, number 2 category is food. What popular brand of hot sauce was made in 1929 in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, and is still manufactured there today? The brand has a misleading location name.
We said maybe Tabasco.
And we said Texas Pete.
The correct answer is Texas Pete.
I've never heard of that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know any Texas Pete's in Texas, Stephanie?
I know some Pedros, but no Pete's.
Okay.
No peace.
No peace. All right. Number 3, business. What is the name of the second largest bank in the U.S., which is headquartered in Charlotte? This bank owns the stadium that the Charlotte Panthers play in.
Yeah, we said BOA, Bank of America.
We agreed. Bank of America.
That is correct. Bank of America. Charlotte's definitely a banking hub in the U.S., so a lot of North Carolina finance bros can be found in Charlotte.
Oh, great. I'll avoid it.
What's
if you
number
want to
1?
avoid
Chase?
it, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's
Morgan
JP Morgan Chase is one.
Okay,
Yeah.
figured. Yeah, they're everywhere.
Yeah. Okay. Number 4 is racing. Dale Earnhardt Sr. was a famous NASCAR driver and North Carolina native who died in a 2001 crash in Daytona for the majority of his career. What was Dale Earnhardt Sr.'s driving number?
Well, we thought it would be more fitting if this was the previous question because we said 3.
Oh, I should.
The whisper is what got me.
What did we say?
Oh, we also said the number 3.
That is correct. Absolutely. Oh, man. Definitely a big thing around here. A lot of folks will have like a decal on their car bumper or window that says 3, and it's just a reference to Dale Earnhardt Sr. All right. Last one, the category of college. With around 14,000 students, the largest HBCU in the U.S. is in Greensboro, North Carolina. The school has actress Taraji P. Henson, Reverend Jesse Jackson, and former Chicago Bears player Tariq Cohen as alumni. What is the 6-word name of this university?
Well, Ken.
Jeff, if it brings you comfort, we would have lost.
Anyways,
Anyway.
I'm guessing here. And we said North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University.
The Bears have had a habit of drafting players from really small colleges. So this one I did know is North Carolina Agriculture and Technical State University.
Good job for both teams. That is correct. NCA&T is familiarly called home of the Aggies, North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University.
Well, that's going to do it for the game. And patient Cero Miedo had a little miedo. They ended with 204.
We had zero miedo. We
more.
had 0 success.
Zero success. You ended with 204, but Typhoid Mary Tyler Moore will make it after all with 359 points, making them today's cream of the crop.
The cream of the crop.
It's a lot of points.
You're cured. You're cured.
Congrats.
Congratulations.
Triviality,
Great
not a
game.
medical podcast.
We succumbed.
So, well, thank you very much, first of all, for that wonderful game. We loved it, Megan. It was so well written. Thank you for putting it together.
Thank you. Always a blast.
Yes, of course. Is there any shout-outs or anything you'd like to give before we let you go today?
Sure, of course. Shout out to my husband, Ryan, who's hanging out with our dog, Lily, right now, and to our friends across 2 groups who helped me with playtesting this game.
Well, yeah, thank you to everyone who helped playtest. We love all our people in Discord who help playtest games. So if you ever need a playtester, you can go to the Discord and everyone will help you out there, or you can post in the crop too. But we have some great folks here who are helping everyone out. And Stephanie, first of all, congratulations again. That's so exciting about Lucy. But any shout-outs you'd like to give before we let you go today?
Thank you to Megan for the game. It was a lot of fun. And thanks to y'all for doing what you do. It definitely brightens my day hearing you guys. Also to my husband, obviously, after this 5-year fertility journey nightmare, having Lucy join us will be pretty exciting. And then just a final message to everyone: just be kind and don't take any. That's what I live by.
Love it.
Yeah.
Great motto.
I believe it's very nicely summed up by Neil's favorite philosopher in the phrase, be kind until it's time not to. Be nice.
Be nice until it's time not to be nice. That's right. Thank you very much for joining us today. Thank you for everyone who listened. Ken, Jeff, Matt, thank you guys.
You're welcome.
For keeping me alive.
No problem, Neil.
You're welcome.
Were you thanking me for being here or listening? I don't do the listening.
Yeah, right. Thank you so much, everyone. We will catch you next time. Catch you on the flip side of another episode of Triviality.
You're not going to make this stick. This is your fetch.